It's time for another A final here at the 2018 Teng Tools Shenington SuperPrix. It's our senior X30s, and this should be quite a special one. Joe Turney, unbeatable so far today, starts this race from pole position. Sean Butcher alongside him on the front row. Louis Westover starts alongside Dean Hale on row 2. Rory Hudson and Henry Laws on row 3. Derek Morgan and Piers Pryor, the current holder of the SP plate, on row 4. Alex Wang and Ewan Wilson starting row 5. And I think we might be ready for a go. We're lights out and racing at Shenington in Senior X30. Into the first couple of corners we go. And the 23 of Joe Turney once again has absolutely nailed the start. Oh, there's a bit of clashing over, I think, about 10th position there, as they all file into the hairpin for the first time. Remember, winner of this race takes the E-plates home with them for the next 12 months. Highest placed Shenington Kart Club finisher takes the SP plate. So early stages of this one, Joe Turney leads. He's gone for a lot of today. He's been fantastic in the heats. He's come under a lot of pressure at times, but once again showing his worth at the early stages of this one. Into the hairpin they go, and this is just what we've seen Turney do all day, just be able to soak up the pressure no matter who's behind him. And at times there's been 4 or 5 drivers up behind him and nobody has been able to get through. Such has been the consistency of the driver of the number 23. Cross start finish, end of lap 2. Still the 23 of Joe Turney at the front of the field. But having a look there down the inside, is that Louis Westover going for a move? Yes, it is. And I think the 26 has made it through. We're going to check that as they go into the chicane. Yes, the 26 of Louis Westover is through and into the lead. Well, now we're starting to see the pressure come in. This is the first time in this final, the first time in a while that we've seen Joe Turney off the front. That's confirmed through on timing. Louis Westover leads the 26 from the 23 from the 57. So Sean Butcher's still there in amongst it, but looking down the inside, here comes Turney for the lead, and he retakes the lead. And Butcher follows him through as well. Still a long way to go in this one though. Maybe some of these drivers just biding their time. But Joe Turney's going to have to dig really, really deep in this one. Oh, but he's left the gap on there, open on the inside and through. I think that's Sean Butcher who's just nicked through. Well, Turney left the door absolutely wide open, and Sean Butcher just went, yep, I'm going to have that, down the inside, and takes the lead. Well, that was quite remarkable. But look at this, more battling into the hairpin. A hotbed for overtaking, and through has come Westover. Westover up. Was run wide, and who's going to lead over the line on this one? It's back to Turney. Turney leads from Butcher. Do not take your eyes away from this, because it could change at any moment, and in fact I think it has again. I think there's been a move into park, and there's contact between the 71 and the 78 just outside my commentary box. The number 5's come through as well. That's Derek Morgan, who's been there or thereabouts throughout the heats, but this is the first time we've seen him up in the top 3. So it's now Butcher leading this race in the 57, but who knows what's going to change in the next 6.5 minutes if you include the +1 lap on the end of the timed section of the race. Up the inside, looking there, and through goes the number 5. What a great move through Cafe Corner by Derek Morgan. He hits the front. But any one of these drivers, this is wide open. This could be any one of this group of 10. So you've got Morgan, Butcher, Turney, Dean Hales in there. Ewan Wilson's up there as well. Someone ran wide there. I didn't quite catch who it was. Louis Westover still in there. Rory Hudson's in there. Samuel Stansbury, who's had a really good day so far, is in there. And side by side, the two leaders, the 5 and the 57. Oh, there's a bit of contact. And the 23 is involved as well. It's really elbows out stuff now here in this senior X30 final. This is how much having that E-plate means to these drivers and being SuperPrix champion for 2018. Down the hanger straight then. 4.5 minutes to go. So close. Look at this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nose to tail as they come over the line. And up the inside goes Derek Morgan, and he retakes the lead with another brilliant move through Park Corner. Dean Hales now up to 3rd place. The 31 really pushing now. Joe Turney's still in there though, but he's off the podium at the moment, having led so much today. The 11 is now on the scene as well, going up the inside. That's going to be Ewan Wilson. Well, I thought this race would be special. I didn't think it'd be like this. This is a super special race as they come over the start line once again. It's confirmed that Sean Butcher's going to hit the front. So Sean Butcher has hit the front now. Derek Morgan. Now, there's an incident. And the 69's off and the 26 is off. And that's Westover. Westover is out. His SuperPrix is over for 2018. And that's such a shame. A driver who had the speed to be on the podium today is going to be out of this one. He walks away from the kart disconsolately. That is his day done. So Sean Butcher leads. Derek Morgan now 2nd. 3rd place is Dean Hale. There's still Joe Turney. With the pace he's got, he is not out of this yet with 2 minutes 50 on the clock plus 1 lap. Sean Butcher leads from Derek Morgan. Dean Hale still there in 3rd. He's been at a really quiet day so far, but has put himself in a fantastic position here. So it's fractured up a little bit with that incident involving Westover to this 5 now. Butcher, Morgan, Hale, Turney and Rory Hudson for who's going to take home the E-plate for 2018. End of lap 11. Sean Butcher still there in the lead, 0.09 of a second ahead of Derek Morgan. Turney having a little look down the inside for 3rd place. He may even go for 2nd place. They're going to be 3 wide coming off the hairpin, and across comes Morgan. Really defensive driving there, but it needed to be done. And up the inside there goes the number 41 of Hudson. Hudson's having a go. Oh, they're off! And Hudson is off. He's up on the bank, and he's going to lose stacks of positions off the road. That was a real scary moment for Hudson. And I think there's been a change for 2nd place as well. Yes, there has. The 31 of Dean Hale has come through and is now in 2nd place ahead of Derek Morgan. There's also now a gap for Butcher. He's got 7/10 over the rest of the field with 1 minute 10 to play. Joe Turney still there in 4th place. Here's a battle for 5th place. The 92 of Henry Laws coming down the inside. He's now got to 5th place ahead of Ewan Wilson. Now, is there now damage to Turney's kart? Because I think there was a little bit of contact there in that incident with the 41 of Rory Hudson. Boy, oh boy, what a race this is. 2 laps to go in the final for Senior X30. Sean Butcher leads it, and his pace is really good. He's holding that 0.7 gap to Dean Hale and Derek Morgan. Dean Hale and Derek Morgan realising they've got to work together. They've got 2 laps to pull this gap in on Sean Butcher if they want to take that E-plate. Ewan Wilson in 6th place, still the holder of the fastest lap of the race so far. At the moment he's stuck in a bit of traffic. Joe Turney has just set his fastest lap of the race so far, 42.89, but he's stuck in traffic, and I think he's going to miss out on the podium here, which would have been quite a surprise considering how the heats results went. We're on to the last lap now. Sean Butcher still leads. The gap has come down, but not by much, by only 0.6 of a second. This is the battle for the podium, 31, 5 and 23. Morgan, Hale and Turney. They realise now the E-plate and the win has gone. Sean Butcher should have this in the bag, but can Joe Turney get himself back onto the podium? Into the last couple of corners, it's going to be Sean Butcher's. He's going to come around the final corner. Sean Butcher wins Senior X30 for the 2018 Teng Tools Shenington SuperPrix. What a drive by him. Dean Hale takes 2nd, Derek Morgan is 3rd, and Joe Turney finishes in 4th place. Ewan Wilson was 5th, Jensen Brown was 6th, Henry Lawson 7th, Rory Hudson in 8th, Lewis Mellon in 9th, Oliver Hodgson in 10th, Cole Kilner in 11th, Sam Stansbury in 12th place, Mohammed Ibrahim in 13th place, Jake Douglas in 14th, Piers Pryor finishes 15th, 16th for Alex Fang, 17th for Evan Cook, 18th Jensen Fenimore, 19th Nathan Herbert, and 20th for Brandon Williams. Well, a big thanks to the Senior X30 sponsors, Birrell Art, John Mills Racing and Jade Karts. What a race in that Senior X30 final. Always an entertaining class. Next up, it's the 210 Nationals.